Hey guys, how you doing? It's Taz. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yes, another day. Yeah. Been looking at some things in the weekend, and I just want to bring this video to your attention. So, you know, first and foremost, East, West, North, and South. We got this. Let's go. We're just learning. It's for information. I'm not selling, telling you buy anything, any of that stuff. I'm just giving you some info. We can play with it, and it's about the future, investing, and such and such. But one of the topic I really want to touch on first before we go any further is wonder if like right now is the time for change, like for like say they're working on this as Bitcoin and mining and stuff like this. Like what if just how when we started with automotives and then we started with EV cars, and so now wonder if this is the time or this is the time that we are going to look on the balance and the cause and effect of having both digital currency and dollars and cent. And I want to point out to your attention too, like two of the top banks, or you know, for instance, American Bank of America. You know, they're really, you know, I want you to see what they're investing in first and foremost. Like, what are they investing in? And if you research what they're investing in, they probably investing in crypto or digital currency. And like I said, this is not for buying or telling you to buy anything or sell anything. I'm just like giving you some information so you can play with it and see what what you get from it. So you have Bank of America, which is one in the top 10 of. You have J.P. Morgan Chase Bank. That's right now, and if you that's in the top 10 also of banks that's actually doing good. So if you do a research on them, you might find that they're into digital currency right now, and it's just like anything else. It's a matter of time before it catches on, and the thing about the digital currency too, I think like it's another way probably for us to start learning something else and understanding something else. It's like it's just one of those things like okay, because the more you exercise your brain to learn, is the more your brain's gonna catch on to different ways and different patterns and stuff. And moving forward, you start understanding what the digital wallet is, and all the other elements come with it. Well, it's gonna have downside, I'm pretty sure, but I want you to just listen to this video and and see what you think and draw you know your understanding.
You get the Tesla internal battery cells produced, as well as increased supply from suppliers. Generally, when I talk to our suppliers, they say, how many cells would you like?" I say, "How many cells can you make?" Because sometimes they're like concerned, like, "Was Tesla going to compete with them on cells?" I'm like, "No, no. If you want to make the cells, be our guest. It's just that we need a crazy number of batteries, and they need to be done. It also needs to be mined and produced and manufactured in an ethical and environmentally sound way." So, um, at Tesla, we really do aspire to be the good guys, like, to be a company that people can believe in. That doesn't mean we don't make mistakes, but that's what we're trying. So, um, yeah, but I think generally, hydro, especially existing hydro, is good for mining. Geothermal, there's lots of places in the world that have geothermal energy. Um, and
This part is
like
basically about
nuclear is
renewable
also good.
energy, so just stay with it.
So um, yeah, I think just I'm not gonna. I'm like as I said earlier. I'm not. The expectation is not like that the energy production must be pure as the driven snow, but it must. It can't be using. It also cannot be using the world's dirtiest coal, which was for a moment there. So that's just difficult for Tesla to support in that situation. So I think. I do think long-term renewable energy will actually be the cheapest form of energy. It just doesn't happen overnight. But as long as there is a conscious and determined and real effort by the mining community to move towards renewables, then obviously Tesla can support that.
I don't know if he's saying that's a home run.
Great. Kathy, we've been talking a lot about
Now,
energy,
Kathy would she
but
run
many institutions
ARK
are
Investment?
facing questions around Bitcoin's relationship with ESG. Can you maybe speak a little bit more to what is S and G in ESG and how Bitcoin might support those?
Sure. So E, of course, is environmental, S is social, and G is governance. And there is a massive movement afoot in the institutional world, especially, to embrace ESG and make sure that their asset managers are doing the same. So we've just talked about environmental, and I really do believe that Bitcoin will be much more environmentally friendly, certainly than traditional gold mining or the traditional financial services sector. In many ways, it already is. And